Hello everybody, my name is Bricky, and as you can see in front of you, we got this thick-ass frame, and Fortuna is out. But anyway, I do hope you're having a great day, and Fortuna has dropped on Warframe, the next big old open area expansion similar to the Plains of Eidolon, but on Venus and featuring the Corpus and the Solaris Debt Internment Camp type thing, where it's basically a chain gang. You ever want to know what they meant when they kept on yelling, we all live together? It was a chain gang, basically. So here is also a new frame, and a lot of stuff is going on right now. We're just going to play a simple bounty on Fortuna for the time being, show you a little bit, show you the hoverboard, show you all the great stuff about it. So first things first, we have the new frame. You can't see it right now, but it's Garuda, G-A-R-U-D-A. And Garuda is a very interesting frame. She's kind of a bleed hemorrhage type of frame. This is her noble stance, I believe, as well. And as you can tell, she's a thick ass frame. She's definitely supposed to be one of the more like the Cora Saren kind of frames, where she's a lot more like eccentric, a lot more hourglassy. You know, it's one of those kinds of frames. And Garuda has some very interesting abilities. We'll go through them more later on, but for the time being, I'm running these different kinds of weapons right now. I got a nice Stradivar ribbon, a nice Azima ribbon, and the Grand Prime. I really want a Grand Prime ribbon. I don't know, how good is the ribbon disposition anyway? Is that good? That's probably pretty good. Hopefully I'll get that at some point. But anyway, that's what we're running at the current moment. Garuda, that is. And obviously I spent a lot of time fashion framing my characters, so I'm pretty pleased with the fashion right now. But let's make our way over to Fortuna and give it a little bit of a look-see. Now, so far it has been very, very enjoyable. Fortuna is a lot of fun. It's, in my opinion, way better than the Plains of Eidolon already. I have not gone... I did not do Eidolon hunting back in the day. I barely played Plains of Eidolon personally. I thought it was kind of fun for a bit, but then I got bored pretty fast. But this one is already a lot more enjoyable than the last. So here we are, and there is a nice little area map around here with a lot of different merchants and such. You'll find that a lot of the people are these kind of hybrid cyborg guys. And so this is basically a chain gang. They're all slaves, or basically they're all in debt, and they're running around trying to build stuff for Nefanyo. Corpus guy, obviously. And they got some pretty cool little merchants going on here, like Rude Zood, who constantly talks to some weird voice in her head. And yeah.
Bring parts or purchase Chatter's daily design. Just do it quickly. I have people skills. I am very skilled in getting them to leave.
So she sells you basically the Zog gun. Now, I don't know why they did that again. I already finished up Fortuna, and the main quest of Fortuna, that is, which rewards you with your hover bike. I don't know why I had to re-speak to her that entire period of time. But anyway, this is your new Konzu. Yutiko, or however her name is said. This is your new Konzu. No early lunches this time around. There's some nice, interesting stuff you can grab right here. But, or not right there, but that's the standing and crap. However, there are some interesting little merchants. There's a guy over there to your right, and there's another guy right here who does minerals and stuff. Overall, there's just a lot of very interesting little people going around here. The main one, though, that I want to show you real fast is a person named Tinker. Now, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl. They refer to themselves as she, but I mean, it's also a robot, so I just don't know. But this is probably one of my favorite NPCs in a long time. It's this super flamboyant robot, and just listen.
Well, look at you, a tenno. Fine, kind, and benign. Ticker can spot an ambidexter a block away. And Stardust, you ain't it. So listen, and listen tight. My real line is debt forgiveness.
They're really great. They're just a really good character. I like him a lot. You buy debt from her, and you get it for stuff you might need for standing and stuff like that.
Now, I'd appreciate you keeping this little old conversation to yourself. And when I ask you for help, you look me in my baby blues and say, yes.
I love Ticker. Ticker is just the walk, everything about Ticker is just hilarious to me. The dialogue is spot on. I love it. Anyway, you get debt bonds and stuff from them, simple things like that. Anyway, this is your main hub world. This is your Cetus, you know, this entire little area, and it's a pretty nice one. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and run some bounties. So the bounties are pretty much the exact same as they used to be. Oh, I forgot to show you one more person. I'm sorry, I gotta show you the vent kids.
How's it, Clinty? You looking or what?
So these kids run the boards basically, and they're called K-Drives. And well, and they keep calling me Glinty, but they you know, create the boards and just have a good time with them, and you can buy one with plat if you need it. But la, they're the little vent kids. They're pretty hilarious. Overall, pretty much every single character here is significantly more enjoyable than the last couple of ones at Cetus. They're got a lot more personality to them. So let's grab a bounty from Utico. Let's go with, let's do something not too difficult. Distract and Divert right here.
Anyone else?
So,
We never talked.
as you make your way out here, I can go ahead and show you more of the area. Now, I've got two things, both my K-Drive launcher, which is, of course, my, what's it called? It's the hoverboard, but I don't know if there's another way to describe it. And then there's also my arc wing. I'm actually going to swap myself to the other side real fast, just because I forgot that my objective is up there. So I'm going to go ahead and give that a quick 1-2Z. All right, there we are. So here is Venus. It's pretty freaking big, I gotta be honest. The map is pretty dang large compared to Plains of Eidolon. But obviously you can run your arc wing and fly around and do your usual thing, but none of us care about that. We care about the Z-Drive. Boom. The Z-Drive is hilarious. It's fast, you can charge up a jump, you can do flips and spins, and I missed that grind, but you can grind if you can. Goddamn, rookie. Get that grind off, and you'll notice that there is a little thing on the bottom right-hand side of the screen. And that are your trick meter, kind of, sort of. Oh my god. You can also wipe out, which is hilarious. I'm stuck. That is a little standing thing. So in order to unlock newer, cooler things for your board, you actually have to go ahead and do tricks. On the bottom right, that's actually your standing with the vent kids to get more board gear and crap. And the better tricks you do, the more standing you get. The more standing you get. It's pretty great. Anyway, there's also a slight sensitivity glitch. However, when you pop out of it, that's a little bit annoying, but you gotta do it. You know, you gotta deal with it sometimes. Oh, it just fixed itself now. It's kind of weird. Anyway, I need to go ahead and help kill Corpus Moas. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy out and make my way over to try to find myself some Corpus Moas. And that's the fun part of the Z-Drive. The Arc Wing is without a doubt much faster, but there are some areas that you just kind of want to, you need to get your way through, and it's better to use the Z-Drive for maybe there'd be tighter corners or whatever the reason might be, you know? And plus, you get a ton, you get standing. Just by doing tricks, you naturally get standing, which is pretty fun. That's not good at all. Okay, well that's a little bit frightening, but who cares? Here's the Moas. Found him. So, pretty standard stuff going on when it comes to Corpus, but they are definitely much more, how do I say this correctly? They're much more interesting, these enemies, that is. So here are how the Garuda attacks work. This is the first one. You jump on them, you get this kind of shield, which is a shield, and it's really nice. And you get this blood stuff that accumulates, and if you press and hold it, you can then throw it at enemies, which is pretty fun. Her second move is my personal favorite. It's called Blood Altar. Creates this big field, and in this field you gain health. It just regens your health. Pretty great. Also, there's a giant spider up there. It's really insanely powerful, and you can't kill it. Be careful with that thing. Then next one you have bloodletting. So the thing with Garuda is that for every percentage, I think it's percentage, but whatever it is, of missing HP, you gain damage. So I got full HP right now, so I don't have any higher percentage in damage. I don't know why there's constant network errors. That could possibly be because Fortuna just launched, and therefore it's a bit of a rocky start, or it could be that my internet connection is just really, really bad. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see. Anywho, oh yeah, there you go. Standing and bounty stages still remain. Oh my god, General Grievous. They have those giant things that look like General Grievous, and I love them. Also, you can roll on top of water so you don't die this time around, because apparently Tenno are allergic to water. But Garuda's third thing, it's called bloodletting. No, hemorrhage. It's called hemorrhage. What it does is it takes away a portion of your HP. I think it's half. I'm not quite sure, but I think it's half. And every time you do it, it gives you a crap load of energy. But, like I said before, the lower your HP, the more damage Garuda does. And I think it's not just in abilities, it's also weapons. So, I hit it twice, and now I pretty much one-shot literally everything. Of course, you gotta be pretty careful with that, just mainly because, well, it's you know, low health is bad when someone wants to slash proc you. Or anything like that. Blood Altar, as you can see, my health is going back up. Pretty fun, nothing too crazy here. I'm actually running overextended right now, so this is a pretty long little Blood Altar field right here, just so you're all aware. But finally, her last part is her ultimate, which is this weird charge up. It acts kind of like Mesa, where you charge it up, and then you let it loose. And it fires a bunch of those damaging tendrils to come out and kill things. Now, my damage is really, really low, mainly because I have overextended on, like I said before. And because I have overextended on, it lowers my damage. But it is still a very enjoyable little move there. So you get it all big, and then you fire it all out, and then it flies on out. I think there's a way to upgrade it, make it more powerful in terms of damage when it comes to your one, but do not quote me on that. I think, but I could be wrong. So, as we're just rolling around doing our bounty grab, we gotta salvage some credits right now, which is a little bit interesting. Yeah, the people in the chat right now, so they're getting some insane lag. I'm getting a little bit of frame rate lag as well. I think you may be able to see that. It shouldn't have anything to do with my computer. My computer's pretty tip-top right now in terms of graphical prowess and stuff. It's just all... I'm proud of my build, alright? But it definitely is having a little bit of it. Listen, man, if you... Expecting Warframe to ship without any bugs is like expecting Skyrim not to be released on every single game console for the next decade. Like, it's just gonna happen. And, you know, it's whatever. Something too crazy. It's a day after. Hello. Stab. Oh, hey. No. Stop. This is fun. Now, the funny thing about Garuda is that, in a sense, I don't think she's super great. Now, being able to 100% increase your damage will help you scale pretty hard, especially in terms of the... Oh, what's that one mod? Is it Quick Thinking? The one that makes it so that you don't die when you lose health, but you instead trade energy for it instead. I think it's Quick Thinking. I'm gonna actually pop my Arcwing real fast. Or not? There we go. But, being able to do that will help you against things like slash procs and, I don't know, toxin or whatever you have to worry about. And being able to keep a 100% damage, or even just 50% damage buff to all damage, it is pretty stellar when you really think about it. Like, imagine all the weapons you have. Imagine your Opticores. Imagine your Twin Gracatus for the sake of it. Imagine your Nucores. Imagine all of that just, yeah, lol, it's double damage now. Have fun. And imagine combine that with, like, Harrow. And it's going to be some real shenanigans going on there. I actually have no idea where the enemies are. This is a huge map, man. And it's really pretty. But it's definitely got a few fair share of her problems. But what's nice is that they're just generally tanky frame. Around 300 armor, if I recall correctly. 140 shields, 140 health, I think. around there. And you can use Umbral mods with her as well, because strength is definitely useful, and with 300 armor and, you know, health, Umbral mods are probably something that would be pretty good. The funnier thing, however, is I like her for her ability to move around. That might seem kind of silly, but check out the range of my 1. Now, it didn't do almost any damage, but check out my range of my 2. Now, this is with overextended on, but this is not with stretch. At least I'm pretty sure it's not with stretch. You can really go pretty insanely far, pretty insanely fast with this character. And the ability to constantly be jumping around left, right, with her 1 and her 2, I think is kind of underrated. I think the sheer mobility of being able to constantly hop around, keep this big, tasty shield up to keep you alive. Oh, hello. As well as keeping your health topped up with your 2. And by the way, your 2 is not just a one and done type character. I don't know. Oh, hello. Character pressing like a Naros or anything. If you wanted to pop, can I not bloodlet you? Oh, that's weird. Ah, I can't do the bloodletting thing to it, or blood pillar, whatever it's called. Can't do that to that one. It's kind of strange. But you can make this to anywhere. So if you do like a Hydron or something, and you want to go ahead and pop just 4 of them around the map, running over extended or something, you can do really well. Personally, I think I'm going to run an Umbral mod Garuda with emphasis on stretch. Or probably Umbral mods along with the, what's it called? The Umbral mods with the overextended. Yeah, with overextended, it may be stretch, as well as flow and constitution. No. Continuity. That's the word I'm looking for. Wait, oh my god, oh my god, what do you mean? You put the objective all the way over there? Dude! Wait, is it over there or over there? Okay, the waypoints need a little bit of work as well. Jeez. But, yeah, running Umbral with overextended, probably stretch, and any other tanky mods, maybe? I don't know exactly how many slots I have. Wait, I have 8. I have 8. So 3 Umbral mods. Oh, there goes the network again. So 3 Umbral mods combined with... What else? I guess Constitution stretch would make it 5. And then I can go ahead and adjust a few more things in terms of maybe getting Constitution. I don't know. There's a couple options. There's a couple options I can run with. Basically, I want to make... I like tanky frames. And by having Garuda jumping around the place with a shield, with a ton of life-stealing little people just being used as blood altars all over the place, and still keeping your damage up because you're naturally going to be taking health damage to a certain extent, it's pretty nice. Her ultimate's fun, but it's more of like a fun-to-use thing than anything too powerful, in my opinion. At least not yet. And... it feels just like a really good time to be a very tanky character that's bouncing around between enemies, getting all these extra health regen and shields, and being able to cast bloodletting on themselves to get more damage. And you just get to bounce around the place like a mad woman, just like Atlas does if you ever do a build where you push mostly on his punch. It's just a really good time, and I'm a big fan of it, so I think I'm going to be doing that. I really think it'll be a good time. Oh, goddamn. Oh, hey, Condor dropship. Nailed it. So, I think it'll be a really fun build. I don't know if any of you try it or can try it yet. If you do try it, let me know, because I'm kind of curious to see how it'll work out. I'm not a very big build person when it comes to Warframe, but I do like the idea of giving it a shot and stuff. Also, the gram is beautiful. So, we'll have to see how it turns out. Oh, there's a Nidus over there. Nice skin, Nidus. I like that deluxe skin a lot. 2 can play the ass frame game. But, Yeah, so that's a little bit of a quick look at Fortuna. Very casual look into Fortuna. It's very pretty. The Z-Drive hoverboard is pretty hilarious and a lot of fun. I don't know what it'll be like if there's going to have some form of... What's the term? The Eidolon? So those big spires you can eventually fight. I'd hope so. But we'll have to see as it comes out. But overall, I'm already having more fun here than I did with Cetus. I didn't really like Cetus that much, if I'm being honest. I just didn't like it. I didn't do Eidolon hunting, so I may have liked it more if I did that. But overall, Cetus was just not my thing. But Fortuna's pretty fun. All right. I'll see you all later, everybody. Bye-bye.